The slave cylinder and master cylinder?
I think they're only like 40 to 60 bucks each. You know how much mileage my Scion has?
How much?
240,000.
What the? Probably tell already, I'm not in my Honda. I'm actually in my brother's SC. The one from the previous video. I'm actually with my friend Armando right now. We're gonna get some photos and some clips of his G35. So it should be exciting. All right, so here we have the SC, Armando's G35, and Armando.
Hey guys. All right guys, here's my 2005 Infiniti G35. It's a 6-speed manual. It's a rev up. I have quite a few things done to it. It's full bow tones, tuned. It's high right now because because of H2OI. I wanted to prep for that. I didn't want to get pulled over. It has a full exhaust system, Tomei, single exit, the Burke resonated test pipes, and ISR Y pipe with custom resonators welded on. I had quite a few exterior mods to it. I had a wing, a front bumper, and louvers, but I took it off because I plan on selling it soon. And I haven't dynoed it, but it sounds sweet and spits a lot of flames. So then I'm also lowered on BC racing coils, and my rims they're a European brand, I think. They are JR21s, candy red. The front are 19 by 9.5, and the rears are 19 by 11 plus 15 offset. So the front I'm not too happy with. I wanted more of that concave look as the rears, but they look pretty great when they're cleaned up. They do get dirty really fast.
Sick ass food. I can never find these.
Z1 intake for a 350Z, and I just cut it here because this pipe was like straight and you won't be able to clear this strut tower. So I cut it there and put this 45 so I can fit it in, and it comes out the front here. It's pretty dope. You would just have to cut the radiator support right here to get it through. Then I got a Mishimoto radiator. I polished the plenum just to make it look better.
It looks badass.
Then I have the MREV plenum spacer. No, that's not what it's called. Motordyne plenum spacer, and an MREV lower plenum.
We're going to be taking a look at Armando's interior now, if he lets me in.
In my interior, I have 350Z seats. I just have this shift boot. Then a Tomei shift knob. They only go for like 20 bucks. So my 05 brought a navigation system, and I took it all out because I want to get this doubled in. And then I went and got the case for it from a 03 to 04. Then I did the what is that called? Headliner. Did the headliner, wrapped it in fox suede. And then I was trying to do these visors, which came out pretty alright, but I was too lazy to do the other one.
Fuck it.
And then just painted the trim all black.
Because this one is usually silver.
Yeah. So I chose to get the 350Z seats just because you can find them for like 100, 200 bucks, and they are a direct fit into the G35 besides one bolt, which is on the driver's side. So you just make a hole in the bracket and it fits right up.
Did you just drill a hole?
Yeah, that's all I did.
So funny thing is, or interesting thing is Armando's actually going to be selling his G35 soon, so I'll put his Instagram within the bio, and you guys can hit him up if you're interested in buying his G35. So for obviously the car right next to Armando's G35, also thank you Armando for coming out,
Yeah,
is my brother's 1996 Toyota Sc300, also known as the Poor Man Supra, Baby Supra. These come with a 2JZ GE non-turbo. The alternate version, Japan's version, is the Toyota Soar, which comes with the 1JZ turboed. It is actually a five speed. Don't mind his interior. He just got the car about a month or two ago, so it's not the prettiest, but there's still a lot of love that could be used on a car. It does have 1997 tail lamps. For some reason the prior owner did tell us that when you run the 1997 tail lamps on the 1996 chassis, it throws a battery code for some odd reason, but everything still works fine. Usually the SC chassis comes with a dual exit, I believe. One night my brother was driving and the left side actually broke off, so he plans on to getting a custom exhaust system, catback, but he's just been saving up. So for the wheels, we actually don't know what wheels these are. Probably some reps. My brother didn't do anything to the car since he has gotten it, I meant to say. So these are 17 inches. It seems like the brands are ASA. He has two 25 45 17s on them, so it doesn't look that bad on the car at all, actually. So the car does need a lot of work, like we said. So one of the plans is we actually are debating whether or not we want to get a KBD body kit for them. If you guys know, KBDs are known for their pretty durable body kits. So they're not the most, but when it comes to painting them and keeping the paint alive, it's kind of a challenge. Or we're actually thinking about going a Fusen on a BN Sports body kit, which, as some people know, that's pretty high in price. So only the future could tell, or time could tell, but a lot of plans for the SC. G35 going bye-bye, and Armando's going to get his Datsun.
yep.
I forgot to mention, it's actually lowered on teen coilovers. Fully adjustable. I'm not too familiar with teen coilovers. The only coilovers I ever had for my car was Raceland's and the Godspeed Mono SS that I currently have. So I'm not too sure, but I know that teen coilovers are pretty credible company. My brother doesn't have any complaints about it. The prior owner didn't have any complaints about it. So like I said, I recently did get the GoPro Hero 9. So I'm gonna try to get some cinematics to see how this works out. I'm gonna try the 5K. I do edit on my laptop, which is not the newest, and I do edit on my phone, so the resolution does drop down a good bit, but we'll just see how this turns out. So enjoy some tried cinematics.
I gave her everything, she's my heart and left it lonely. I've seen broken hearts, contentious. I won't fix, I'd rather leave. I'm lost and I'm found, but it's torture being in love. I love when you're around, but I fucking hate when you leave.
So I hope you guys actually like my try or my attempt at cinematics. Wasn't the greatest. Me and Armando are still a lot camera shy.
Yeah, it's like doing a school presentation, but worse.
Pretty much. So bear with us. So we're actually about to go get some gas for the cars first. Then we're going to get some food and probably call it a day. So if there's any girls that's interested in anime or enjoy anime, hit Armando up. Yeah, his Instagram is going to be in the bio. So if you don't want to buy his car and want to hit him up because you also enjoy anime, Instagram down below. Oh, this car is coming in hot. Speed racer style. Do you still have your backfire?
Yeah.
So we're actually going to be heading to Chick-fil-A. Armando's going to be showing us some backfires.
Is that right or left?
Left. The SC was fun to drive. It's a little rough because I haven't drove manual in a while, or that car in about 2 months. So that was a bit interesting, but I don't think I did too bad, right, Armando?
No.
No. One thing about VQ is that most owners complain about is the dronage in here.
It's not too bad. I added resonators to fix that.
Yeah. So what's the Tomei is a full titanium exhaust, correct?
Yep.
And basically you were completely straight piped to the Tomei, and that thing obnoxiously loud. You're using headphones and you're blasting this,
don't.
Yeah, just don't. I'll definitely put a headphone user beware caption for that clip. I'll also include some other footage of his car backfiring, two-stepping, and shooting flames. Okay, for legal purposes, this is going to be in front of all the little pools and backfires. This is filmed in Mexico. Remember, everyone, it's not miles per gallon, it's smiles per gallon. Jesus Christ. This thing is so not just loud.
And it used to be louder.
So we also realized that the footage we recorded earlier may be a little bit choppy and all. It's a full rundown. It's a 2005 G35 rev up with how many miles? 130,000 miles?
Yep.
130,000 miles, 6-speed manual. What else is done to it?
So this is also the black interior edition. These cars come with leather seats. I put 350Z seats. I didn't do much to the interior besides wrap the headliner in black suede. And then I got a shift boot, shift knob. I also got this double din and put a backup camera. I have subs and speakers hooked up, and that's about it for the interior. For the exterior, I had a GT3 front bumper. I got it from theplugz.co. I think they're based in Florida. I had easy splitter louvers, and then I had this big wing that I got off eBay. It's a Duralast wing. I took that off, like, it was only on there for like a month or two.
And you're still selling that?
Yeah. I'm selling the bumper, the louvers, and the wing. And then I put the stock bumper back on this car, and I'm selling it for, I want to get $7,500 for it, is what I want. And then for bolt-ons or engine mods, I have the Mortardyne plenum spacer, a 75mm throttle body from Z1, a Z1 intake, cold air intake, that it's supposed to be for a 350Z, and I custom fit it on here. And then I have the Mortardyne MREV 2 lower plenum. And then I just got a full exhaust system besides the headers. You know, the headers is like notorious on this car for being like a really big job, and I don't have like the garage or space for it. So I just did Burke resonated test pipes, ISR Y pipe, and then welded on 2 resonators to kill most of the drone, and then a Tomei single exit. And for suspension, I have BC racing coils.
What's your spring rates?
Whatever the stock spring rates are, I'm not really sure.
So probably about,
it's pretty stiff,
10,
though.
8.
I think it was, I'm not sure. It might have been like 6 and 8, maybe more. And I have it lifted up because I went to H2RI and I didn't want to get pulled over because they were just hitting people with like ridiculous fines and tickets. And then for the wheels, they're JR Racing, which it's JR21s, and the JR stands for Japan Racing. They're based in Europe or somewhere, and that's honestly about it.
What the? So, in a later video, I'll also include Armando's other cars, which is one, a E46 drift missile sedan, and he also just bought a Scion TC, the first gen. So that's gonna be one of his beaters. We'll see what he does with that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do coilovers and exhaust, and that's about it. And my plan is to sell the Infiniti, so then I can get a Datsun 280Z. That's my dream car, and they're getting really hard to find right now and expensive. And so I just decided I have to do it now, and instead of leaving it on for later.
So yeah, so that's why he's selling his G35. My dream car is a Nissan 240SX S14. Kuki or Zenki does not matter. I actually want to have both of them later down in the road, obviously when I'm more financially stable, but only time could tell. So until then, we're just going to keep busting our butts off for the stuff we want. So my camera is actually about to die soon. Thank you guys for watching. This video is probably really lengthy, probably a bit choppy, but over time I will get better. Stay tuned for the next video, and take care, everyone.